YouTube. So this is going to be just a kind of open box slash opening review of the new Costco Stearns Foster Hope Bay bed. We ordered this about 2 weeks ago, and we just got it today, which is Tuesday. So fairly quickly processed. Ordered it online for, I think it was on sale for $1,090. You know, it was originally like $1,200 with $190 off. Really could not beat that price, especially considering we went to Sears. Sears had a bed that wasn't even as, close to this one, as far as how new it was. They had some older models that were probably about a year or two older. Still within the Tempur-Pedic brand, though, since they bought Stearns and Foster, or who is it, Sealy. So felt the bed there. It was great because we actually got to kind of see what a cushion firm Stearns and Foster felt like. So once we got on that bed, it was fantastic. We went ahead and ordered it. So in a second here, I'm gonna, just take you around. They just delivered it, and it was completely sealed up. So this is fantastic. Comes in great shape. It's that nice dark brown look. So I'm going to go ahead and get this opened up, and then we'll kind of go over it and just kind of see some of the details about the opening and see the condition that it's in. So give me a sec. I'll push pause and come right back. All right, so here it is. It's unboxed. Right off the bat, as soon as you open it, I did notice that famous memory foam smell that I've smelled before when you buy a memory foam pad or you buy a Tempur-Pedic bed, which we've had before. Really weren't fans of, but then again, that was kind of around when Tempur-Pedic first came out. Over time, the bed just got too soft, and we ended up switching to a Sleep Number bed, which was a C4 Cow King Sleep Number bed. Great gimmick, I'll tell you. Really great gimmick, but bottom line is I've had back pain and neck pain ever since I bought the Sleep Number bed. Every morning I'd wake up fatigued and just extremely tired. So for that reason, I'd find myself going away on work, and I'd be in a hotel, and I'd end up, enjoying, the sleep I got on those hotel beds. So we're going to go ahead and look this over. First off, the one thing I notice, they're supposed to be famous for signing these beds. It's saying this is the person that made your bed. This does not have it. The one reason why I wanted to throw this video out is because you don't see Hope Bay anywhere. You can look on Stearns and Foster's site. They don't have a Hope Bay collection. They'll probably have another one which is identical to it, but right off the bat, you know that when you're getting a Kirkland signature bed, they're going to give it their own name, and that's that. So a few things I notice right off the bat. A little bit of stitching, here. It's a little bit loose. So I'm going to have to maybe go through and trim a little bit of that and hope it doesn't affect it. Kind of looking over the bed, it does look great, on some of these areas, but there's just some threading. If you're paying over $1,000, from Costco, I'd expect that they'd have a little more care. Maybe that's why they didn't sign it. If you're actually going to Sears like we did to actually lay on it, they're asking almost $5,000 for their Stearns and Foster's beds. I would not expect any of that. I mean, see that right there? This is right out the bag. So that section alone right there isn't even sewn. So we'll see if that creates a problem later on. If not, that's the beautiful thing about ordering from Costco, is you can take it back. But I mean, just off the bat, it looks awesome. I mean, here's a nice card, tells you made in the USA. the finish, the model, what it's got going on there. If you're wondering, because the one biggest thing that I couldn't find was the spring count in these beds. Okay, a lot of people want to know, hey, what's the inner spring count on these beds? Cal King is 1960 or 1940, something like that. Absolutely blows away the other beds within this price range. You're not going to find that. So originally we were going to go with the Sealy premium setup from Costco, but that one only had a 960 count. So you're getting double the amount of springs in this bed. Plus, what Stearns and Foster are absolutely known for. You're getting the springs in the side, which help, for side sleeping to really utilize the sides of the bed, which is some of the biggest reviews I see. Right off the bat, the foam, it feels pretty soft. Everybody's biggest complaint is, man, this bed was so firm, I couldn't stand it. Some of those people might not be allowing enough break-in time. I would say give it a couple weeks and see how it breaks in. It just could be because this material right here, it's very stiff. It's got that, nylon feel to it. So I'm sure stuff like that just needs time to break in. It's not going to be luxury right off the box, out of the box. So just, quickly, that's how that looks. Of course, it's sitting at an angle, but already just looking at this thing, I can already tell I'm going to have a wonderful night's sleep. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing over to the mattress now on my adjustable frame and see how it looks from there and give you the viewpoint from that perspective. Okay, so we're back and I just dragged this thing through the hallway. I don't know, it is pretty heavy. You're probably looking at about, I don't know, if I wanted to guess, 100 pounds. I'm about 260, 6'2", well built. But I was able to drag it myself with the cool handles that they do put on the mattress. They're pretty firm. They're pretty strong. Everything is stitched well. I laid on it, and I've got to say it's extremely comfortable right out the box. Obviously the memory foam will be just a snug firm. That's going to be normal. But just putting a little bit of pressure, you can see just how plush the mattress itself is. It has great response on the memory foam. You do get this manual that they punched in on the side. Welcome to the finest bed made, Stearns and Foster. It's tagged there. The one thing I do like is it's got these little, turn this light on, it's got these little vents, on the sides so that the bed can actually breathe. But you look at the stitching and everything, everything is very well stitched. Very, very good quality bed for the price. I can't complain. I think I'm going to like it because most of the beds I see in like Marriott's and Hilton's, etc., they're kind of like this. They're either like this, let me get this focus going, or they're very close to it. So coming from a C4 Sleep Number bed, I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed so far with the quality of the bed. I think it's going to serve its purpose well. I don't have any complaints so far, but for those that have been curious like me, I tried looking all over to find the Hope Bay Costco bed. So I figured I'd throw this video out here just to give you a perspective of what it actually looks like and what you're going to get. Here you're going to get your warranty information, etc. Protect your purchase, whatever. So that's what you get there. I'll obviously you get your ticket. Kind of sucks that nobody signed the bed, but obviously I know who makes it. Kirkland Costco brand. So either way, I think it's going to serve its purpose. If it sucks, then I'll take it back and I'll try my luck with the ceiling and see how that works, or just wait for something else. But for everybody that's watching, I appreciate you watching. Hopefully this helps you have a better perspective of what the bed looks like. Would I say buy it? Absolutely. Compared to everything else I've seen out there for the price, you ain't going to go wrong. So have a good one.